Hello everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. This one's going to be kind of late because it's been a very long day. And excuse me a little bit, some Pepsi. But, obviously still trying to take things back a little bit. Very hectic Christmas, trying to produce videos, plus Christmas packaging, and helping out with a few chores here and there while the family was cleaning up the house a little bit for the annual yearly thing. My sister, my brother-in-law, and my nephew came over. There should be some footage eventually of that. Once Christmas officially wraps up, there's actually a few things still floating around. So once those are done, I will be posting the vlog about pretty much most of Christmas here. But, in the meantime, I figured, since the vlogs have actually been getting quite a bit of views, maybe it's because of the Konami thing, maybe because I'm doing more topics than just what's been getting my gourd this week. But, I figured today I'll do a little bit of honesty with you. I will talk to you about why do I do YouTube. The main reason is because if I don't do YouTube, I'm not doing anything with myself. I've been applying for jobs since 2009. I've not had any luck finding any jobs. I've gotten to the point where I got to turn in references and even got interviewed at least 2 or 3 times. Not once have I ever actually gotten a job or a chance at one since 2009. And while it may seem a little bit silly to some people, there are corporations, including Quick Trip, who actually look at you and they say, you do YouTube? How do you mean you do YouTube? I sit down, I make content, hopefully to entertain people, maybe even to educate them on a topic they're interested in, and try to do things as good as I can with what limited technology I have. I mean, look at this camera here. It doesn't even do beyond 30 frames per second. At a decent resolution, and even then the resolution is really scratchy because you can see all the ugly pixels behind me. Even though the big light right there is on, it doesn't do anything to light up my background properly enough. And I need even this light just so you can actually see my face clearly. So, you know. But, partially it's because I don't want to be sitting around doing nothing. I do plenty of sitting around, believe me. I have to be at the computer literally 5 days a week as it is, just to edit the content. Then there's actually the time needed every day of the week, more or less, to actually film said content and get things set up and prepared for said content. And even then, some things even get canceled because it turns out that that's just not something I want to put up on my channel, you know? Yeah, not everything makes it up on the channel. I was planning to do a Rocket League series, and that's kind of been canceled because it's just tanked because we can't seem to get a schedule going right now. But that aside, scheduling can be a problem. I'm actually even waiting right now on a friend so we can talk about Krampus. I hope to be able to do my first mouse reviews in months. I'd like to actually be able to get that show back on the ground, maybe do one of those a month. Maybe replace some of the vlogs from the weekend and do vlogs like 3 days a week, 3 weekends a month, and then that one spare weekend I will do a review of some sort at some point per month. Maybe that'll be how the plan goes. I'm not sure. Literally just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, you know? And now I need to adjust this. There we go. But other than that, obviously, I do this to make sure that people know that I'm still out there working, and I'm actually doing stuff. Another part of it is that, to be honest, if I can't find work, which, as dreadful as that sounds, I live in the middle of nowhere. I live in the middle of nowhere, bumfuck Wisconsin. Literally, high school students hold every single useful job in town. That's kind of frightening to begin with. And anything else other than what high school kids can take, they want, and I quote, lots of experience. And the only way to get lots of experience is either to be in college, which costs a small fortune, believe me, I know I'm in debt to one, or to have been lucky enough to get partnered into something like that where you can learn for a couple of years before they actually take you on as an actual full-time worker, or just having been doing it yourself anyways, in which case, in a lot of that, in particular with retail, you have to learn it somewhere, you know? Yeah. But the thing is, the job market is not working. A lot of people could tell you that it's not working very well, especially in Wisconsin right now. Wisconsin's probably one of the slowest states to be getting jobs. I could name reasons, but I won't bother to waste your time on that. Most of you can figure that out pretty quickly. The other thing is that beyond doing this to show that I'm still out there and I'm still working, is that I want to entertain you guys, but also maybe someday, if I entertain enough of you, which there are currently 118 of you that have actually registered and signed up for my channel on YouTube, and thank you very much for that, by the way. But beyond that, what I hope is that if I can't find a regular job, that maybe someday there'll be enough of you guys, and you'll help chip in and help make this a regular job. It'll help keep producing the content you like to see, and pay me to do it, because what else do I have to do? Being able to do something that you actually like doing and being able to get paid for it is fantastic. But that can only help with the help of you guys, the viewers. YouTube is pretty much taking my every option outside of Patreon away from me. Patreon is right there. The link is always below. It's always in the details of the video. So I continue to make the content. If you really like what you've been seeing, like what you've been hearing, and you've been enjoying what I've been doing alongside me, doing the Let's Plays, doing the reviews, doing the music remixes, and so on. If you like this stuff, if you've really been enjoying it, by all means, help out. The Patreon right now, aside from the $5 that I give to Smarty every month because I am technically part of his TeamSpeak, outside of that $5, I make around about $7 and change, maybe not $6 and change per month. And without you guys, I won't even be able to get part of that group, and some of the videos I actually have on this channel wouldn't even exist without that, to which I'm totally indebted to you guys for that, so thank you very much. But actually, I would also add one last thing. My cousin Scott. And this one goes a bit deeper than anything else. I mean, it'd be fantastic if this could be a job. Great. I enjoy doing it. Yes. My cousin Scott died when I was in high school. He was possibly, at that time, the closest family member I ever had. He was like an older brother to me at that point. I miss him every day of my life. Cancer took him away from me. I feel if Scott were still around, the both of us would be constantly trying to do stuff like this together. And I wish I could do this kind of stuff with him. He would have been laughing the whole way. It would have been fantastic. But in the end, such things are not always meant to be. But, again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.